Good afternoon. Columbia High School, selected as a National Magnet Defense High School, proudly welcomes you to the 2024 graduation ceremony. I am Dr. Shawn Washington, the principal of this esteemed high school. This year's commencement marks a momentous occasion as we celebrate another graduating class. The appropriate demeanor for a graduation ceremony is one of dignity, pomp, and formality. Please stand for the singing of the national anthem by the Columbia High Chamber Singers and choral graduates.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce our district administration and platform guests. We ask that you hold your applause until all introductions have been made. Our Board of School Commissioners includes Dr. Aaron Bishop, Chairman of the Board of Commissioners, Mrs. Angela Claiborne, Vice Chairwoman, Mr. Robert Luminack, Secretary Treasurer, Mr. Jamie Devine, Parliamentarian, Mrs. Cheryl Harris, Mrs. Tamika Myers, and Mrs. Barbara Weston, board members. Richland District 1 administration includes Dr. Craig Witherspoon, Superintendent, Cabinet members, Dr. Sherry Vesey, Chief of Staff, Dr. Meandre Prince, Executive Director of Schools, Dr. Eunice Williams, Chief of Teaching and Learning, and Mr. Bob Max, Athletics Director. Columbia administrators include Dr. Precious Wims, Ms. Kendra Presley, Mr. Alton Taylor, and Mr. Ron Webb, assistant principals. Also seated on the stage is our 24-25 Teacher of the Year, Mr. Joshua Knight. I would also like to recognize the outstanding faculty and staff of Columbia High School. At this time, would the faculty and staff of Columbia High School please stand and be recognized? Your passion is acknowledged, and we appreciate all that you do for our students and community. Let's give them another round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, we are pleased to have another special guest who could not be with us today. She is a big supporter of Richland One and extends this message to our graduates today. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Congratulations, Richland One, class of 2024. As you stand on the threshold of new beginnings, know that you carry with you the strength of your convictions and the knowledge to make a difference. Your hard work, resilience, and determination have led you to this momentous day. May your future be as bright and promising as the journey you've embarked on. Here's to celebrating your achievements and the adventures that await. Go forth and conquer, graduates.
It is also my pleasure to introduce the Columbia High School student body officers. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all names have been called. Jordan Fagans, student body president. Anthony Murray, senior class president. Kayla Chapman, senior class vice president. Janesha Morris, senior class secretary. And Michael Coleman, member. Students, thank you for your dedication and service to Columbia High School this year. Will Tanaya Cummins and Tashelle Tucker please stand? It is my honor to announce the Valedictorian and the Salutatorian for the class of 2024. I'm happy to recognize Tanaya Cummins as this year's Valedictorian, the student with the highest cumulative grade point average in the senior class, and Tashelle Tucker as this year's Salutatorian, the student with the second highest grade point average. Congratulations to the both of you for your outstanding accomplishments. At this time, we will welcome Tashelle Tucker, Salutatorian, with her Salutatorian address to the class. Let us welcome her to the podium at this time.
Oh, y'all, I'm kind of out of breath and I'm nervous. Oh, my. Good afternoon, Dr. Witherspoon, Richland One Board of Commissioners, Richland One Administrative Staff, Dr. Washington, Columbia High faculty, staff, and parents, and last but not least, class of 2024. It is truly an honor to be standing in front of you all this afternoon. I want to start off by giving a thanks to my teachers for believing in me throughout my years at Columbia High, and my mom for pushing me to strive higher than I ever thought I could. When my high school years first began, they were nothing like I ever imagined. No singing basketball players or girls wearing pink on Wednesdays. We were fresh from our prolonged spring break, thanks to COVID, but school wasn't in full effect yet. We had to wear masks, talk to each other through shields in the classroom, and social distance in the hallways. It is safe for me to say that my freshman year was nothing like a movie, unless the movie in question is World War Z. It's a good watch, by the way, and the main character is Brad Pitt. Moving into sophomore year, things really started to get exciting. No more side eyes when someone coughed, no stickers in the halls reminding us to stay 6 feet apart, and no teachers popping veins from telling us to keep our masks pulled up every second. This was the year that I made some of my most memorable friendships, and I'm proud to say those friendships have carried on into my senior year. As a 10th grader, I also had the opportunity to participate in many extracurricular activities, such as AVID and the Beta Club, where I met my favorite two educators, Mr. Chambers and Dr. West. If nobody in school believed I could, these two did, and I owe them a very special thanks. Out of my 4 years in high school, junior year was my most academically challenging school year. I don't mean to name drop, but Dr. Anderson and Mr. Snyder gave me a run for my money. That's the type of struggle I would not wish on my worst enemy. However, it was all worth it after seeing Snyder dressed up as a Pokemon character for whatever reason he saw fit. They also brought us food before the AP test, so I couldn't stay mad for too long. Bringing it to a close and entering senior year, today we are officially graduating. I stand here today and watch all my peers become one step closer to achieving their future dreams. I am proud to say I will be a Columbia High graduate, and I will always take pride in my Capital family. Congratulations again, class of 2024. We are going to do great things. At this time, we will be favored with a special selection from our chamber singers and senior choir ensemble members entitled Home, followed by the valedictorian address provided by Tanaya Cummings. Let's give them both a hearty Columbia High celebratory applause.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home, I wish I was back there with the things I've been doing. Wind that makes the tall trees bend into leaning. Suddenly the snowflakes that fall have a meaning. Sprinkling the sea makes it all clean. Suddenly my world's gonna change its face, but I still know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, and yet I've watched it growing. If you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the things that we see. Should we run away? Should we try and stay? Or would it be better just to let things be? Let them be. Living here in this brand new world might be a fantasy, but it taught me to love. So real to me, and I learned that we must look inside our hearts to find a world full of love, like yours and mine. There's no place like home.
Good afternoon, family, staff, and students. To our Superintendent, Dr. Witherspoon, our Principal, Dr. Sean Washington, Richland One board members, Columbia High School faculty and staff, and everyone in their respective places. We thank you for this special day. I am Tanaya Janae Cummings, and I am the class of 2024 valedictorian. I am happy to be here with you all today. As I began reflecting on what to say, how to say it, and when to say it, I found myself in a bit of a fog. What could I say to possibly inspire my fellow peers whom I've known for months and some for years? Let's be honest, some of you I don't know at all, but I can honestly say I wish you all nothing but the best as we get ready to cross over into another chapters of our lives. When I think back on where I came from, my upbringing may have been similar to many of you. I didn't have the big house with the big yard, but I was raised in a home full of love, morals, values, and most importantly, education. Robert Collier once quoted, "Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out." When I think of this quote, it challenges me to celebrate the small wins because we all know a win is a win. Getting up in the morning is a win. Having the ability to either go to college, work, or serve is a win. Embracing your uniqueness despite what others may think is a win. Being able to communicate our likes and dislikes without confrontation is a win. These small wins are truly evidence that we are able to overcome anything that may come against us to get us off track. To the Perry girls, thank you all for embracing me and loving me beyond what I knew was needed. To Mr. Knight. To Mr. Knight, our Teacher of the Year, you are truly deserving of this title and honor. You have helped me and molded me in ways that I now look at math differently. Don't change. Keep making math exciting, as I'm sure everyone who enters your class will feel the same joys that I do as I leave you to go to the next. To Ms. Dukes, you truly are my guardian angels. To Dr. Washington, our fearless leader, unapologetically, I thank you for having a caring heart. You made my class night special, as I can proudly boast that my principal dressed me up for class night. Last but not least, to my amazing family, Marquisha, we made a family. We know without a doubt our cousin, your aunt, Angie Boo, is smiling down upon us and cheering for us as we walk across the stage today. To my amazing parents, Eugene and Martha, you did your best work when you created me. You installed me with the importance of love, and I love you both more than you could ever imagine. To my peers, as we cross this path, make sure to thank those who helped you get on this path. Hold pride in this achievement, as it is just the beginning to your next. And last but not leastly, the little things do matter. Congratulations, class of 2024. I wish you great success in your next. At this time, we welcome our principal, Dr. Sean Washington, back to the podium to make her principal's address to the graduation. Let's welcome her in a capital way.
I want to say a special thank you to our core choir and our students, Tyshell Tucker and Sanaya Commons. To the outstanding class of 2024, parents, Columbia High community, family, and friends, it is my honor and privilege to stand before you today to share a few words of encouragement and wisdom to the graduating class of 2024. As a proud principal of Columbia High School, I am beyond delighted of the progress you've made in embracing our school's theme of rebuilding and rebranding based on our 4 core values: every minute matters, scholars above self, beyond the call of duty, and joy in the journey. You have truly contributed to these core values, began the important work of rebranding Columbia High. Therefore, today, we celebrate you. I'm so proud of the academic, athletic, and extracurricular accomplishments of the class of 2024. So allow me to brag on you for a moment. The class of 2024 earning scholarships and grants in the amount of $2,431,589. With those seniors who receive scholarships for the 23-24 school year, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. We have several young ladies and gentlemen who will be serving our country as members of the armed forces after graduation. Will those students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Our top 10 graduates for the class of 2024 are as follows. Please stand and give the crowd a wave as your name is called. Michael Frazier, Zuri Quiroz Lozano, Stephanie McCoultry, Cassandra McFadden, Yesenia Hugh, Samara Minor, Reginald Kraft, Zanab Sherez, Tashelle Tucker, and Tanaya Cummins. Thank you. You may be seated. In addition, 3 of our seniors received the South Carolina Seal of Biliteracy. The Seal of Biliteracy is an award to recognize students who attain a certain level of proficiency in both English and at least one additional world language by graduation. 3 seniors are Itzel Cortez, Zuri Quiroz Lozano, Lenore Orozco Ledesma. Congratulations. Reginald Kraft was named Columbia High School's 2024 Career Technical Education Student of the Year. Tyler Clark has also been named the 2024 South Carolina Work-Based Learning Student of the Year by the South Carolina Department of Education and Midlands Education Business Alliance. In the areas of athletics, we had 3 students who were recognized as South Carolina High School League Scholars. In order to receive this award, students must have lettered in 2 sports, earn a 3.5 GPA for 7 semesters, and exhibit excellent sportsmanship and community service. Renaya Goldsmith, Zorori Quiroz Lozano, and Tashelle Tucker. Out of 14 varsity teams, 9 teams made the playoffs this year. We had 25 all-region players and 2 seniors who were region players of the year. Zaquan Buckley for boys basketball, and Naomi Mazambi for girls soccer. In addition, we had 2 All-State wrestlers, Tyler Clark and Zion Clark. And last but certainly not least, our boys tennis team are the 2024 region champs. Columbia High School's fine arts achievements include 2 students received superior ratings on the state and district level theater festival. Kentrell Tucker, a graduate, received Best Actor Award from Columbia High. 2 orchestra students made Region Orchestra. 4 students made District Orchestra Ensemble. 2 students received scholarships to Canon Music Camp in Appalachian State. Our orchestra students traveled to Carowinds and received a superior rating in 1st place overall. 12 of our students were selected to participate in the Richland School District 1 Honors Choir. Graduates Ethan Perkins and Kenneth Gilliam were chosen to be a part of the South Carolina American Choral Directors Association at Francis Marion University. The all-female ensemble were the featured ensemble for the Richland 1 Hall of Fame Gala and sang for living legend Donnie McKirkland. Last but not least, the concert choir performed for the pre-inauguration for the newly elected president of Columbia College, Dr. John Dozier, a former graduate of Columbia High School. Let's give them a round of applause. Students, as you stand here today on the brink of a new chapter in your lives, it's natural to feel a mix of emotions, excitement, anticipation, and perhaps a tinge of nervousness. Yet listen to the words of Marianne Williamson's timeless poem, Our Deepest Fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. As you embark on your journey beyond the walls of Columbia High School, Remember, the fear of failure should never overshadow your potential for greatness. Each and every one of you have unique talents, strengths, and passions that have been nurtured and developed during your time at Columbia High School. Remember that you are beyond capable and everything you need is already within you. At times, it is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Therefore, embrace your light, embrace your brilliance, and do not shy away from your abilities or downplay your achievements. Instead, let them shine brightly as a beacon of inspiration for others. Each of you deserve a bright future, and you can achieve anything you put your mind to. So who are you to be brilliant? Who are you to be talented? And who are you to be fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Who are you not to be extraordinary? Who are you not to pursue your dreams with unwavering determination and resilience? Believe in yourself, for you are capable of achieving greatness beyond your wildest imagination. Remember, you're not on this journey alone. Draw strength from your faith, your family, your friends, and the lessons imparted to you by Columbia High School. Your potential knows no bounds, and by embracing it fully, you have the power to positively impact this world. There's nothing enlightening about shrinking so other people won't feel insecure around you. Do not dim your light to fit in or make other people comfortable. Instead, illuminate the path for those around you, inspiring them to reach for their own aspirations and dreams. Let your light shine brightly for all to see. Before I take my seat, I would be remiss if I didn't take the opportunity to honor our beloved teacher, colleague, mentor, and friend, Mr. Edward Chambers, who passed away September 29, 2023. While at Columbia High School, Mr. Chambers served the school in many capacities, from department chair to beta club advisor. He absolutely loved being at Columbia High School with his students and colleagues, and the love was returned. When I think of Mr. Chambers' infectious laugh, his singing in the hallway, and the time he dedicated to pouring into the life of others, I'm reminded of a powerful poem called The Dash. The dash, it speaks to the importance of the time between your birth and our departure from this life. It's represented by the simple dash. So graduates, today, as you remember that your dash is still being written, consider the legacy that you want to leave behind. If Mr. Chambers was here, I'm sure he would tell you to embrace your light, make it count, fill it with passion, purpose, and be kind. Congratulations, class of 2024. Your journey is just beginning. To Dr. Craig Witherspoon and the Board of School Commissioners, on behalf of Richland County School District 1 and as principal of Columbia High School, I do certify each senior has met the standards that the state of South Carolina requires, as well as Richland County School District 1 for graduation. They are ready to receive their diplomas this day. Will Dr. Craig Witherspoon, Superintendent of Richland County School District 1, please come forward and offer remarks to the class of 2024.
Columbia High School class of 2024. How you doing this afternoon? All right, looking good, looking good. As we move forward, young folks, I want you to do me a favor. We've got family and friends that are out here that supported you to get to this point. Let's pause and give them a round of applause. Thank you, parents, family, friends. So as we move forward on this day, as we pause along your journey in life, we want to say congratulations to you. And Principal Washington mentioned this about having what you need inside of you. And the journey through COVID, the journey of getting up every day and getting to this point is something to be proud of. Because as those small wins, as was said, build up to large moments in your life. So we say congratulations to you, and we look forward for your continued success for each and every one of you today. Dr. Bishop, on behalf of the state of South Carolina and Richland School District 1, I do certify that each senior has met all requirements of the state of South Carolina and Richland County School District 1, and I do request the release of their diplomas.
Good afternoon. I'll be very brief because I want to see the excitement of these diplomas being given away. But let me give you these words of encouragement before I do release these diplomas. In order for you to make a difference, know you have to be a difference maker. Dr. Witherspoon, as a member of the Richland 1 Board of School Commissioners and on behalf of the other commissioners, I accept your recommendation and release the diplomas of the seniors of Columbia High School with the understanding that they have met all graduation criteria for Richland County School District 1 and the state of South Carolina. Let's go.
Seniors, please prepare to be recognized. We ask that you hold your applause until all diplomas have been presented.
LaShawn Michael Agner. Aaron Alexander. Bassin Mashen Akusari. Timothy Tyon Allen. Mariah Lorraine Ankar. Isaiah Taylor Anderson. Jamira Anderson. Serenity Alasia Anderson. Malaysia Shaman Anderson. Latiasia Austin. Landon Liddell Austin McNeil. Colton Gregory Bartlett. Corey Dean Becker. Odora Denise Bulwer. Darren Leroy Briggs. Jada Morgan Brown. Kayla Renee Aisha Brown. Kalian Arana Brown. Zaquan Michael Butler. Abdul Moise Butt. Janaya Christina Byers. Tatiana Campbell. Kayla Chapman. Spirit LaSoul Mirage Benson Chestnut. Janae Carlissa China. Tyler Dale Clark. Jabaria Demonzel Coatley. Michael Daquan Coleman. Diamond Alexis Cornelius. Itza Cortez. Reginald Trayvon Kraft. Kyla Monique Davenport. Keontae Deshaun Davis. Leonte Davis. Charlize Christine Dickerson. Imani Malia Dockery. Diamond Dwyer. Deshaun LaDania Edie. Tayshawn John Edmonds. Nidra Trinice Agner. Zayasia Kiera English Jewish. Nazavia Janaya Evans. Jordan Samaria Fagans. Alana Giovanni Flemings. Amaya Murphy. Nicola Patrice Fields Coffin. Marcus Nathaniel Fleming. Thomas Joel Kahim Foster. Michael Frazier Jr. Philip Martise Gatson. Jamira Deasia Gain Bowden. Quentin Xavier Gay. Morgan Gillian. Shania Glass. Kelly Glover. Renata Akila Goldsmith. Latrell Golightly. Ariel Lavette Goodwin. Talia Elaine Goodwin. Travian Nashawn Goodwine. Dallas Damon Gray. Johnny Ricky Gray. Darren Damon Green. Elijah Fritino Ginyard. Zion Isaac Hargrove. Maria Marianne Harris. Nazir Harris. Fernando Rodriguez Henderson Jr. Kimaya Nikita Henry. Malik Dante Henry. Sky Christiana Holly. Tayshawn Shaquem Holly. Kyla Jean Hood. Ariana Victoria Huff. Yosemite Hugh. Taylor Rain Ingram. Isaac Purvin. Caleb Jacobs. Angel Jose Johnson. Angel Louise Johnson. Jonte Marquise Johnson Jr. Juan Jose Johnson. Rosalind Alexius Jones. Tyler DeMar Jones. Brewer Joseph Kemp.
Don't say my middle name.
Savion Knight. Atil Lawrence. Talasia Lawrence. Darian Amira Hassan Lewis. Kimaria Lynn Lewis. Christina Tasha Lord. Alexander Tyrone Lewis. Naomi Nazimbe. Johnny Devontae McClary. Stephanie Dorothy McCartry. Jamel Rashad McDaniel. Cassandra Alexis McFadden. I got you. Kanari McKenzie. Samaria Marianne Mana. Mackenzie Moak. Janasia Aaliyah Morris. Serenity Jada Patricia Lee Perry. Harmony Jalen Kristen Perry. Austin Perry. Ethan Tyrese Perkins. Lenora Michelle Orozco.
Oh, you know this name. You know this name.
DeAndre Elijah Noble. Fatina Nestori. Anthony Troy Murray. Jalen Cicero LeBron Murray. Quashawn Morris. Shakira Hinton. Damon Jose Hernandez. Zanab Sherez. Indian Eunice Denise Percard. Lania Amir Pringle. Zanaya Tierra Unique Prophet Basket. Yuri Lozano. Layla Ann Randolph. Demaria Arana Richardson. Daniel Marquise Roberts. Olivia Scott. Shamani Ayana Scott. Malik Maricus Isaiah Scurry. Jayon Kwali Shackerford. Alasia Shalise Simmons. Tanala Lachey Smiler. Niger Omaria Smith. Tanisha Monet Smith. Kilana Jakira Span. Derek Cornell Stalling. Angel Jemiah Stokes. Trayvon Fontez Suttos. Sincere Marquise Taylor. Sorrel Estelle Taylor. Dermon Tyshawn Thomas Clark. Darion Tyrese Thompson. Catrell Jalik Tucker. Ariman Khalid Tucker. Alakeem Turner. Brianna Jasmine Weststone. Zachary Marquise Whitener. Jakayla O'Shea Williams. Jaden Williams. Quatasia Nahara Williams. Trinity Cheyenne Williams. Christopher Hayward Young. Shakora Joe Williams. Tanada Janae Cummins. Tashelle Renasia Tucker.
Dr. Bishop, Board of School Commissioners, Superintendent Dr. Witherspoon, and Cabinet members, proud parents, and above all, the graduating class of 2024. As we come to the close of this chapter, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey that's brought us here to celebrate the esteemed class of 2024 of Columbia High School. The late nights, the endless exams, the laughter, and the tears have all woven together to create the tapestry of your high school experience. Remember the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, who said, "Do not follow where my path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." As you step forward into the world, carry with you the courage to forge new paths and the wisdom to leave lasting trails. Today is not just a celebration of academic achievements, it's a recognition of the resilience and determination that each of you have shown. You have grown not just in knowledge, but in character, and that is a true measure of success. As you embark on your next adventure, remember the world is a canvas to your imagination. Dream big, stay curious, and never lose a spark that makes you unique. Having said that, Columbia High School Class of 2024, please stand and turn your tassels, and let us close with the singing of the alma mater and the recessional. The audience is asked to remain in place until all students have left the arena. At this time, we will sing the alma mater. The audience asks to remain in place until all students have left the arena.